Release the Kraken! So last night, after I put the ducks and geese to bed, I was just sort of standing out here, admiring the sunset, reflecting on another good day here on the farm, when I heard a little bit of rustling out in the grass out there. Now usually when I'm doing my night chores, the barn cats are typically following me around, looking for rodents, waiting for me to feed them. When I heard the noise, I thought it was the barn cats. But then I actually looked over here, and I saw that the barn cats were both waiting for me right over there by the old duck house. And so I said to myself, gosh, that's kind of odd. I wonder what that could be. And so I actually picked up a nearby stone, and I picked it up and I threw it out into the grass where I heard the rustling. And I saw this. I'm gonna zoom in and magnify it for you so you can really see what I'm talking about. Can you freaking believe it? A bobcat just like about 25 feet away from me while I'm doing duck chores while the sun's still out. And I know, technically bobcats are crepuscular predators, but it still kind of freaked me out. I was like, good golly, man. My ducks could have been goners if I wasn't standing here. My geese could have been goners if I wasn't standing here. Ugh, this is getting bad, man. The predator pressure continues to increase around here. They're getting closer and closer, especially as the weather's getting colder and colder. A couple weeks ago, we had Delilah puddle duck go missing, and I tried to track where she went, but I couldn't really find anything other than some feathers off in the stream over there. And I assumed it was a coyote because I saw a print that maybe sort of looked like a coyote. But now, reflecting upon this experience, I'm pretty sure that she was taken by a bobcat. I mean, I believe bobcats are known to grab their prey and take their prey. And so, no bueno. Let's see if we've got some eggs this morning. What do we got? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 eggs. What's interesting, right, is you can tell these 3 are from older ducks, 2 khaki Campbells that are younger that we hatched out back in June. Most of my ducks have stopped laying at this point, and they probably won't start laying again until the spring. In case you guys are wondering, these are just ceramic eggs that I use to help train my ducks to actually leave their eggs in the nesting boxes. Oh, just hit my head. These low ceilings, man. So because of that encounter, I'm actually changing my work plan for today. I was supposed to try to finish up the chicken coop, but instead what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna electrify this chicken fence right here. And here we have the eternal conflict between cat and chipmunk. What's Pablo gonna do? Oh, Lil, you're being a doofus. Yeah, that was a pretty thrilling encounter. It's always funny to me how much predator-prey activity happens here around the farm. The bobcat situation notwithstanding. I mean, just to be able to sit and watch that interaction of Pablo and the chipmunk like that, I feel like I learned so much, and I feel so lucky to be able to just take the time to do that. I guess it's just a matter of making sure the right predators attack the right prey. But I still can't stand for the bobcat eating my ducks, and so I gotta get to work here. Well, that went much quicker and easier than I thought. Let's give it some juice and see what it's got. So I took the old solar charger that I've been using in the pasture and brought it in here. I still have this larger, more powerful charger hooked up to this fence. I think I need it because there's a lot more length. You know, it's the poultry netting and it goes a lot more of a distance than this one does. Because this is only 2 strands and really just goes the perimeter of this small yard, it should be okay with the smaller charger. Eventually, when I move the geese to their permanent winter quarters in about a month or so, I won't need this charger and I'll be able to use it for this fence really all winter. I'll probably need to raise this thing up though because it's so low to the ground. And just a quick note before I actually try to turn this thing on. This fence was much easier to install than I thought. I'd never really put together my own electric fence. I'd used like the poultry netting that you get from Premier One, but those are sold as kits, and so really all you have to do is follow directions. This one was just sort of hacked together myself based on some quick internet research, and I don't know, this was pretty easy to do. These clips pop on pretty easily. I didn't break too many trying to get them on. The wire rolled itself out pretty well and easily and was not an issue at all. So I guess I should probably take this as a lesson to myself, not to be intimidated by things I don't know or understand. I feel like I should have maybe been doing this a lot longer ago and probably have a few more ducks. All right, let's do this. Let's turn this thing on, see if this works. Now I know in previous videos I usually put my hand on the wire. Because this is a direct current just right into the fence line, it could probably be up over 8,000 volts, 9,000 volts maybe, and that won't feel too good, so I'm not gonna do that. But I do have this bad mama jama, so let's give it a shot. To use these, you just put the grounding line in there, and then you just hook it right here. See what we're getting. And that's pretty good. It's tapping out up over 7,000 volts. That should be enough to keep the bobcat from climbing in over the fence. So fingers crossed, the ducks will be safe. Lately, a lot of you guys have been sending me mail and packages. Specifically, I wanted to say thank you to Lilith Parker, who wrote me just a very, very sweet note, and so thank you for that. I got a very kind card from Christina, who suggested that I release the honkers. I got a very kind card from Brian, who sent me a collection of stickers and buttons. Let's see if you can see this here. It says, kindness starts here, and it's got the state of Vermont on it. I like this a lot, so thank you, Brian. I'll actually find a good spot maybe on my sweatshirt to pin it, because it's a great message and something you should keep in mind. I got a very sweet letter from Gage, who made some pretty incredible drawings. Let me see if you guys can get that on the camera. He drew some really nice pictures of the farm, and including a absolutely spot-on picture of the new duck house. I mean, look at it, right? And so thank you, Gage. And then finally, Gregory from Michigan sent me this absolutely amazing book all about geese. He said it was from his personal library, and it's really cool because it's got a lot of old recipes and advice about geese. So Gregory, thank you for the book and the pictures. I will definitely be reading this one on the cold nights here on the farm as I'm trying to think about my business plans for 2020.